about tonight, when I talked to you before the game, I talked to you about, there are two perimeter people, and what it came down to is that their quickness just dominated. We couldn't move the ball from side to side. They took away a lot of our ball movement. We had spurts where we were able to do it, but we weren't able to do it consistently. We missed a lot of easy shots and got us in a hole, and then we battled back. And in the second half, they just kept grinding us out. That's what they do. They were methodical offensively, and we shoot once again 39% from the field. We didn't make our free throws tonight with 58%, and then we had 19 turnovers on top of it. So it was a disappointing game.
When you look at what they were able to do, you talk about the backcourt. Was it just pressure that was hitting out
It was
the
the
ball?
quickness all over. It wasn't just the backcourt. It was the quickness on the wings. They did a good job of denying ball reversal. They denied wings. We got a couple of backdoors, but even when we did that, they were able to come back and contest shots. So it was just overall domination.
On the other end of the court, what did you think of your defense and just what you were able to do?
Well, we held them to 91 points, so if you want to look statistically, defensively, we were good. But, they shot 44%, 18 from three. I think them not shooting from three really saved us from it being worse. I mean, they were getting pretty much what they wanted.
Coach, was there anything that you could take positive out of your team's performance tonight?
Well, if we win, if we lose, when you win, it's positive. When you lose, it's a negative. I'm not trying to take anything out of the game. I'm just trying to get wins.
Coach, this is 8 straight at home. You guys have dropped.
Say that again?
You guys have dropped 8 straight at home. How do you guys get it together?
Well, you got to have a foundation of consistency. It doesn't matter whether you're at home or road. We've had a lot of home games, but we've been losing. We started the season 0-7 or 0-8, whatever it was, and they were on the road at home, and we came home in December and had this great stretch, and we haven't been able to take advantage of it. How do you turn around? You got to start with winning. You got to play better. You got to execute. You got to defend. You got to rebound. That's how you turn it around.
Lionel, just curious, your assessment of the point guard play as a group since Garrett went down. Do you think they're underachieving, they can do better?
Well, I'll let you be the determination of whether they're underachieving or not. It's a group thing. We have to play better as a team, offensively, defensively. We have to rebound better, and we get beat on the glass. We got to turn the ball over less. If you look at the turnovers, it wasn't really the point guard turning the ball over. So you be the judge of that and make that determination when you write your story. I'll just tell you that we didn't play well as a group. We need to play better. We had some decent ball movement at times, but for the most part, the other teams took away the ball movement as well. You got to be able to put the ball in forward, penetrate, go by people, to create help, to keep the ball moving up, and their quickness didn't allow it.
Okay, thank you.
What did they do defensively that made things such a challenge to score tonight?
I just think it was a lack of ball movement. We didn't move the basketball. We were all stuck, and we took a lot of tough shots.
What about on the other end of the court? Holding 91 points. What was the biggest challenge in what they were able to do, especially backcourt guys, and also getting into Valanciunas?
Honestly, I'm not sure. I thought defense was solid for a good part of the game, but I think they went on a little long. But for the most part, defensively was pretty good. Offensively, it's kind of what we heard ourselves.
What do you think it's going to take for you guys to kind of get out of the slump that you're in?
I don't know.
Numerically, it may be, but I mean, in your mind, is this the worst offensive performance you guys have had this year?
Maybe, I don't know.
Thanks, John. What made it such a challenge?
Yeah, I think it was pretty similar to our last game against the Celtics. Except instead of the first quarter, it's pretty much last 3 minutes of the second half. Kind of let them have their way. They went on that run, And, we battled, we kept it right around 12 to 15, I think, plus we got maybe 10, something like that, 9, but just couldn't really get anything striking distance.
Do you feel like there's things now teams are schematically doing against you guys defensively? Is it more quickness? What do you point to that allows teams to take you out of your stuff?
Obviously everyone's scouting everyone, but, we just gotta be I think we gotta do a better job of just, when we're kind of work us out our sets, playing off counters, and just playing basketball and playing with each other, kind of in flow.
So it was similar to the last game. I mean, are they the same sort of mistakes that you guys are making?
Yeah, I think that's kind of been the same thing all season. But I was just alluding to the one spurt. They're kind of different periods, length of time, excuse me, but it was defensively, both those areas, not much offensively.
When you're in a stretch like this, what do you guys got to do to get out of it before it gets worse?
We have to stay confident, stick together, just, get into practice, work, and just come out prepared, come out ready. And I think especially at home we need to do a better job of coming out strong. Those first 5 minutes are important, both in the first half and second half, just coming out trying to hit them first.
Offensively, is this disappointing, right? This year, this season?
It's up there, definitely.
When you think about, whatever you think about before the season and now where it has gotten, did you ever think in your wildest dreams that you guys would be struggling as much as you have?
We knew we were going to have to work through some things. It hasn't all gone as planned. We've said multiple times it's up and down. So you just got to stay strong. We're still confident that we can right this and go on a little run.
All right, guys, thanks.
Points tonight. Winnable game. What was going on with the offense?
Just, there's a lot of stuff we just had to tweak. We had a lot of turnovers. Just right now we're just out of sync. As far as running out of stuff to execute. But like I said, last game, it's about right now we're just trying to find the right lineups, mixing and matching guys. And with Jerry going down, it's definitely tough for us because it's our starting point guard. So right now, we're just still trying to just work at it, continue to try to progress and try to get better. But we played a good team tonight. Those guys were aggressive. They started off out of the gate just getting into us and trying to run us out of our sets, and they did a pretty good job. But we continue to fight. We got back ourselves back into the game, and then they made another run.
What, if anything, can the team do to accelerate that process?
I think you asked me that question. Last
brain cells gone. I'm sorry.
You asked me that question last game. What can we do to accelerate the process? And I think I came over with the answer was just practice. Just try to get in practice and try to jam into guys' head. This is what we need to do. This is the stuff that we need to run, and this is who we should get the ball to, and this is how we should execute. We've been trying to do that with the little practice time that we've had in between games. But right now, it's like I said, it's tough when your number one guy goes down. Who's making everything happen for the team, and you have to get guys to step in and fill in. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't right off the bat. But I think he's, Shane and Don is doing a pretty good job of coming in and running the offense, and it's just a matter of us just coming together and just making the right plays.
Maybe not for you specifically, but overall, when things are going poorly, like they are right now, and even in this game, I know the calls. It seemed like you guys weren't happy with a lot of them. How do you keep
definitely not happy with a lot of the calls?
I didn't want you to get to talk about that. It's in general. How do you?
I mean, definitely with a lot of the calls we weren't happy about them. But at the end of the day, it's a part of the game. Referees they aren't perfect. and we know that, throughout the course of the game, we might, yell at them and scream at them, but, they're doing it to the best of their abilities, and it's whatever they see at that time, Of course, we're going to be on their case and stuff like that. That happens. That's every basketball player in the world, but, like I said, they call to the best of their abilities, and they call what they see at that time, and, if it is what it is, it happens. So, we can't dwell on that. We can't worry about that. I know a lot of the guys from being in the league, the past 9 years, I talk and joke with those guys all the time. I might yell at them, you might see you scream at them, but at the end of the day, it's no hard feeling between any of us or the rest or anything like that. It's all basketball. It's a part of the game.
And just overall, how hard is it to stay positive when things aren't going your way, when you're having these injuries that are hurting and you're in a tough stretch where you can't win at home right now?
Man, it's extremely difficult. I answered that question last game also.
Sorry.
No, you didn't ask it. Somebody else asked. And, it was one of those things where I believe I told him, sometimes you have to try to stay positive. You have to try to look at the brighter side of things and continue to just play. With us right now, it hasn't been the greatest passion to walk through, but at the end of the day, we see the light and we're trying to get better and we're continuing to work.
I wasn't here last game, so hopefully I'll ask a question you haven't gotten. After a game like this, what's the mood or the message in the locker room? Like, how are you guys reacting once you kind of go over everything?
I mean, we're very receptive to each and everything that's going on in the locker room, because we all, as a team, want to get better. We want to potentially win games, and we want to keep fighting, and that's what we intend to do, keep fighting, keep playing. At least I know I am. I'm scratching, clawing each and every day, so right now, that's the move, just to keep fighting, keep playing, and potentially try to get some wins out of this.